Method to my madness. This was so fascinating. I really enjoyed trying to kind of figure out their dynamic especially as the film was beginning, and not really understanding, like having a good grasp on what was happening, which is kind of the point of, like, I think they wanted the audience to be confused about how these three people fit together. And the kind of extra step with that, or the next step with that, is wondering which one of them is telling the truth, and if any of them are being honest and truthful. And because they're all acting crazy, they're all exhibiting wild behaviors. And even the one that's filming, the fact that she's just kind of sitting by and filming and still like fully interacting with them, again, is like just a really weird behavior. I did like that they made it all women, because I think that it's much more believable to agree to spend the night with other women, especially if you're going to get a big payoff. Just like for just the general kind of safety issue of it, or safety stance of it. So I thought that that was like really interesting for, like, as the audience, to try and figure out and kind of piece together what your kind of predictions are, or what you kind of thought was going to happen, or what was actually going on, like the truth or the reality in what we were seeing. I thought that was really fun to kind of watch evolve and play out through the film. And then obviously as you get deeper and deeper into it, you're hearing different stories and you're hearing different perspectives. And I think that the lengths people will go to for their passions kind of are that extreme, or can be that extreme. And then going through an experience like that, I do believe, would bond you to somebody. So I really enjoyed it. I thought all of it was really intriguing, and a lot of really interesting dynamics and relationships happening. And like I said, at the end of the day, if you're like really obsessive and passionate about something, especially because she had said that like things had gone wrong in other aspects of her life and other projects that she'd done. So I think that she was kind of like hyper fixating and absolutely obsessing over this. And that can lead you to do some like pretty unhinged things. So I thought all of it was like, at the end, like, the motivations were believable, and I thought it was a really interesting thing to kind of see unfold.
This film was insane. There's so many twists and turns that you just can't look away, or you're gonna miss something. Every time you think you can guess what this film's about or what's gonna happen next, it does a complete twist and 180 and takes you on a whole different journey. It's a completely insane film. It really gives into the title with the idea of a mad film. It's crazy, where each character is as insane as the next, and you don't know who to trust. It's a great story, because it's with three characters, it's hard to do a story like this, where each character is so interesting and you're so invested in their lives, because they're all just as crazy as the next, and you're not sure who to trust. This was a great film, just because you really don't know who to trust, and you don't know what the next twist is going to be. It was a fantastic film.
This film is called Method to My Madness. This was a fascinating feature. The screenplay is like nothing I have ever seen before. It is so gripping and so cryptic. The characters are very crafty, and you do not know who to trust. What is real? Who is the method actor, and who is the victim? Such subtle camera work. The viewer is like a fly on the wall. The film uses extreme close-ups and pans with such confidence. I love the very gentle soundtrack and light rhythm below. It's a strong contrast to the dangerous undertones of the plot. The four performers completely carry the film, moving from on camera to off camera. I would love to see more work from this talented team. Great job.